Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy LexThomas21 back here for another movie review, guys. I'm reviewing Black Panther, the newest MCU movie that has come out, directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, and an excellent cast of characters. I just came back from seeing it and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was an incredible film, but it's not perfect. I think there are some flaws with the movie, but also I'm going to go ahead and get into the good before I get into the bad. So let's go ahead and get into the good. Ryan Coogler is 3 for 3. He absolutely directed the hell out of this movie. And thinking that he's about 27, it gives me a lot of hope that he's 27. He's done something as big as this, because I want to be a filmmaker as well. And of course, you know, it's always been a dream to direct a Marvel film. So just knowing that he's only like 27, that he's directed one of these films, just gives me a little hope that I will be in his position one day. Still hoping. But go ahead and get to that. He directed an amazing job. He just know how to present these characters, make them really deep and emotional, and give them a nice, good backstory as well. Go ahead and get into Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. He freaking nails it. I really can't picture anybody else playing this character. Now that he's knocked it out of the park both times in Civil War and in this movie. Let's go ahead and get into the plot. Basically, the movie starts off as T'Challa is becoming king. His father passed away in Civil War. For you that didn't see Civil War, you need to go see. I wouldn't say you need to see Civil War before you see this, but it'll be a good thing to see Civil War before you go see this movie. But he passed away in the last film, and now T'Challa is becoming king. But also he has the balance of being the Black Panther and also being king. And that's the one thing I did love about this movie, that he had to balance both. He had to figure out how to be the Black Panther and how to be a good king. Just like they say in the trailer, he's a good man. It's hard to be a good man to become king. Now, go ahead and get into Michael B. Jordan's character, that is Killmonger. He is there to take the throne from T'Challa, and they have a big back and forth as well. And that's the one thing I did love about this movie, is that both characters, you see the reason what they're doing. Obviously, Killmonger is doing what he's doing for the wrong reasons, but you understand why he's doing it. And Michael B. Jordan absolutely nailed it out of the park. He is absolutely one of my favorite MCU villains next to Loki. He's not better than Loki, but he's up there. You will say as Loki and Killmonger is probably right there. You really understand where he's coming from and why he's doing what he's doing. Obviously, he's doing everything for the wrong reasons and not the way Wakanda does what they do. But we understand. Now go ahead and get into Wakanda. I had the same feeling when I first saw the first Thor movie. Ryan Coogler did an amazing job by showing us the diaphragm of the places, the different areas of Wakanda, the nice parts, the not so good parts, and it just looks freaking incredible. I felt like I was in another world. It didn't feel like I was on Earth, even though we are on Earth. It just didn't feel like I was there. It felt like I was on another planet. It just feels so much different than Earth, and I absolutely loved that. Everything that this movie brought to. I was just sitting in the theater. I was quiet, and I was just like, wow, it's really doing everything I really wanted to do. Into the theme of the movie. This movie does have a theme, and it does really showcase how we are presented on screen. I absolutely love that as well. I got to give it to the people that stand out. Shuri absolutely stood out. That's T'Challa's sister. She absolutely stand out. Her charismatic character, the way she is, she really stood out. She probably had the best lines out the whole movie, and I freaking loved her character. Angela Bassett is amazing as T'Challa's mom. She really did stood out as well. Had a lot of good actors in this movie, a lot of good characters. Everyone did a pretty good job in this movie as well. I absolutely freaking love the acting. The script is really good as well. The costumes are amazing. The color palette of the movie is amazing. It just feels like we're in Africa. It feels like we're in a different color. Go ahead and I want to talk about the costume. I do love the costume. I didn't like the way it looked on the trailers. I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling the costume, but seeing it on screen, the way he uses it and everything, the way he uses it basically is like anything that hits, it just absorbs the energy and you can like reverse it back on you. It's freaking incredible. Iron Man needs to take some notes and use this for his next Iron Man suit, because it'll be freaking awesome. Go ahead and I want to go ahead and get into the bad. There's some special effects sequences in this movie that really don't hold up. Going into the ending where T'Challa is fighting Killmonger, that scene, it kind of felt like Spider-Man 3-ish a little bit, but you can look past it. I just looked a little bit too deeper. It did feel like a little Spider-Man 3-ish, and it was kind of dark, but it still was an amazing film. I absolutely freaking loved it. Like, I really don't, there's not that much that's bad with this movie. It's definitely the best MCU movie since Civil War. We've had a decent gap of Marvel movies between Civil War and this movie, and this is definitely the best out of all those movies. But obviously Civil War is better, but this movie it's the best since those movies. It's definitely in the top. I wouldn't say, I have to do my ranking of the MCU. Me and John are probably going to do the ranking of the MCU movies, probably after Avengers, because that's the 10-year gap. So we'll probably do like a ranking system, how we're going to rank all the movies. But if I had to think of it off the top of my head, this probably will be in my top 5. I have to really go over it and watch all the movies over again like I'm doing right now. So this is also a part of the my MCU and MCU countdown to Infinity War. I didn't review Iron Man 3 this week because Black Panther came out, so I will be reviewing Iron Man 3 next week. So I just had to get, this is the newest one that came out, so I had to get this out. Like I said, I freaking loved it. I loved Martin Freeman's character. He was basically the same character from Civil War. That was a nice tie-in from that connection from there. As a standalone movie, this really holds up as a standalone movie. There are some things from MCU that comes in, but you can literally go into this movie not seeing any of the MCU movies, and you can walk out of this feeling satisfied, like you felt you watched a movie. You watched a full-length movie that doesn't tie in anything. We're going to talk more about the spoilers on Nerd Talk this Sunday, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more. If I had to give it a grade, I would definitely give it an A, because I freaking enjoyed this movie. I freaking loved it. I will be seeing it multiple times, and I will be giving probably more thought into it. But this is just my review for right now, because I just recently saw it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more. We're doing a spoiler talk on Nerd Talk this Sunday, talking about everything, the post-credit scenes. We're going to deep and dive into Black Panther. Hope you guys are ready for that. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe for more. And I'm out on this one, you guys. Peace.